The Commissioner for Housing and Urban Development, Adamawa, assured that the project will be completed within the stipulated time frame of 1 year, commended Governor Fintri for his vision and dedication to transforming the state capital into an economic hub.
We stand before you today as the Commissioner for Housing and Urban Development, representing the Ministry to the groundbreaking ceremony of the construction of the Adamawa State International Conference Center here in Yola. Today marks a significant milestone, not only for our state, but also for our great nation, Nigeria, as we celebrate 26 years of uninterrupted democracy. This achievement is a testament to our collective resolve to uphold democratic principles and values. Today also commemorates 6 years of Governor Ahmadu Umar Fitri's administration, which has been marked by remarkable progress and development. Your leadership has brought transformative changes to our state, and this conference center stands as a testament to your vision for a more prosperous Adamawa. Your Excellency, sir, our distinguished guests, this state-of-art facility will serve as a hub for Your Excellency, our distinguished guests, this state-of-art facility will serve as a hub for conferences, events, and exhibitions. It will showcase our rich cultural heritage and provide platform for knowledge sharing, innovation, economic growth. And the center will feature a main auditorium, multiple meeting spaces, supporting infrastructure, and many more. This facility will be constructed using concrete, steel, and glass design to withstand our harsh local weather and geographical conditions. The contract has been awarded to Mrs. Lubel Nigeria Limited with a completion period of 12 months. The project will be managed by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development in collaboration with the appointed consultant, Mrs. Globaji, Associate. Your Excellencies, the security for the center has been considered. Its strategic location within the State Secretariat at the heart of the capital city to enhance the security profile. Furthermore, the center will be managed by indigenes of Adamawa State. Your Excellency, sir, the project is part of your urban renewal policy, which aims to reposition Adamawa as a hub for major events and development. We are committed to delivering this project as scheduled and to specification. I want to assure His Excellency that I have assigned the ministry technical team, including architects, engineers, builders, and quantity surveyors, to carry out this assignment with due diligence, professionalism, and adherence to international standards. In conclusion, Your Excellency, sir, your policy on urban renewal has yielded a positive result across the state. And as a supervising ministry of many projects in the state, I want to assure you of our commitment to work closely with both the contractor and the consultant to ensure timely completion of the project within the contractual time frame. Long live the Fresh Air Administration, long live Adamawa State Government, long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Governor Fintri officially performed the groundbreaking ceremony for the project, marking a key milestone in his administration's efforts to reposition the state as an economic investment destination. Speaking at the event, Governor Fintri described the initiative as a strategic economic investment. He emphasized the proximity of Yola International Airport, highlighting the center's potential to attract both local and international events, thereby boosting tourism and investment in the state.
Lector George Farauta, the Speaker of the Adamawa State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Batia Wesley, the heads of our courts, ably read by the Chief Judge of the State, Justice Hafsat Abdurrahman, the National Assembly members, both present and former, ably read by Senator Bino Siaro, the chairman of IPAC, the chairman of PDP, the largest and the oldest political party in the sub-Saharan Africa, ably represented by the organizing secretary, Alhaji Hamza Madagal. Members of the Adamawa State House of Assembly, the SSG, the Chief of Staff, the Head of Service. Members of the State Executive Council, of particular to mention today is the Commissioner for Housing and Urban Development, Honorable Abdullahi Adamu Prambi. Advisors to the Governor, our respective emirs and chiefs, chairmen and members of boards and commissions, our chairman, vice chairman and councillors, all the 21 local government that are here, particularly the Algon chairman. Other government officials, especially the PSA to the governor, the SSA, the SA, and the SSA. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, good afternoon. We're here again in fulfillment of what has become the engraved trademark of our administration, the continuous delivery of the dividends of democracy and good governance to our people and our people through the initiation and execution of projects that places our state strategically on the map of progress and bring shared prosperity to the people as we collectively march into a guaranteed future with pride. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to break the ground and formally flag off the construction of an ultra-modern state-of-the-art international conference and event center in the heart of Yola. The center, when fully constructed, will boast state-of-the-art facilities, galleries, mini halls, administrative offices, restaurant, tea rooms, outdoor seating arrangement, and uninterrupted power supply. Most interesting and heartwarming is the economic and commercial benefits which it will attract to the state's coffer, directly and otherwise. Going by the number and caliber of seminars, conferences, political confabs, dinners, lunches, reviews, graduation parties, workshops, awards, and other strategic get-togethers, which will be drawn to the center at its completion. Only the myopic will fail to see where all this will lead the state when the project is completed. This is besides other socio-economic benefits which will be evident. Taking advantage of the viability of the Yola International Airport, the center will attract patronage across the country and internationally. This will further open up the state for investment and tourism, whose multiplier effect will manifest in providing jobs for our youth and boosting the state internally generated revenue. This center will transform all the state into a commercial hub and prompt development into the surrounding towns and villages, those lock-up schools and the likes. In its own right, the center will provide jobs because there will be need for on-the-ground staff who will help to keep it in top shape. Beyond every benefit that will be availed by this project, it is the fact that it represents our bold and strategic effort at building the Adamawa of the future today. It is our deliberate attempt at maximizing the hospitality and tourism sector potential by positioning the state well and ready for maize industry. The maize is the hospitality and tourism subsector that represents the acronym of M for meeting, I for incentives, C for conferences, and E for exhibition. It is a huge industry which we are determined to dominate as a major player. Thus, we lay the foundation of this center today. I call on all relevant authorities to initiate discussions with event planners globally. Break the news to them that in the next 12 months, Yola will be ready to host their meetings, conferences, and exhibitions with the right incentives. We hope to host major conferences like the NBA, ICANN, CIBN conferences, etc. in Yola. Distinguished guests, this is one step at coupling the pieces of our investment promotion campaign into a whole. We cannot continue to talk about attracting investors without putting in place the right infrastructure. If we are telling people to live where they are and come to Adamawa, we should be able to give them what they are benefiting there and even more. We can keep saying Adamawa is ready for business. But without the right infrastructure in place, they will tell us they like our policies, but they want to see better facilities. They want to see good roads where they don't have to spend hours in traffic. They want to see clean environment where their hygiene of their investment can be guaranteed. They will equally want to see robust tourism and recreational facilities. The good news is that we are matching our talks with action. Today, most of the best and the most convenient hassle-free roads network relative to its size in the country. We are completing the over 27-year moribund Yola Stadium. By the grace of God, we shall be completing the best international conference center in northern Nigeria in the next 12 months. We have prioritized infrastructural development as a catalyst for economic growth through strategic partnership and targeted funding. We have executed numerous projects aimed at rural electrification, road construction, and poverty upgrade. We have successfully executed over 30 rural electrification projects, impacting thousands of households across multiple local government areas. These projects have contributed significantly to rural development, enhancing productivity in agriculture, commerce, and social services. We are opening up the state to the best investors in the renewable energy space through our strategic partnership for the development of solar farm and mini grids. We are deploying everything within our power, not only to attract investors into the state, but to make them stay when they come. Our State Action on Business Enabling Reform, SEBA, program has been instrumental in fostering a competitive business environment. Through digital transformation and regulatory reforms, we have reduced business registration timelines, automated government services, and improved registration and improved transparency in land transactions. One of the key highlights of our economic advancement has been our ease of doing business score, which improved from 5.25 in 2021 to 5.86 in 2023, resulting in 10 plus 10 positions climb in the national ranking. Our internally generated revenue has also witnessed growth, driven by improved tax collection and mechanism, digital financial management, and expanded economic activities. The State Fiscal Transparency League table has consistently ranked Adamawa State in the top 5 in Nigeria since 2023, reflecting our commitment to financial accountability and good governance. With a budget performance of over 80% in the year 2024, our fiscal discipline ranking is one of the best in the country. We have significantly improved our financial reporting, procurement processes, and public expenditure management. The implementation of digital financial platforms and e-procurement system has enhanced efficiency, reduced corruption risks, and ensured judicious use of public funds. We have reduced cost of governance and reduced overhead costs with over 40%, making it the first of its kind in Nigeria. We have been faithful to our debt services and reduced our debt profile with over 50% repayment. This is perhaps one of the best ranking in the country. Our investment rating is BBB+, making us the few subnationals with an investment rating by credible rating agencies in the country. The education sector has occupied a place of priority in our 2.0 agenda. Today, our teachers are paid regularly. The infrastructure in our school is being improved. We are building new smart schools at both basic and secondary level. The teaching aids are provided in the schools. Scholarship bursaries are provided for our students in tertiary institutions. School enrollment has improved geometrically. Basic education is free in the state, and for the past 6 years, no child attending public school has paid a dime for NECO and WIAC in Adamawa State. Through our deliberate and targeted investment in education sector, for the past 3 years, we have consistently led the Northeast in performance ranking for both WIAC and NECO, and we are among the top 5 in the country with a consistent average of 65% candidates with 5 credits and above, including English and mathematics. What this means is that the combined performance of our students in this national examination for the past 3 years gives them the requisite qualification to sit for and pass JAM and get admission into tertiary institution of their choice. This feat is unprecedented in the combined history of Adamawa and Difok Gongola State. We have invested enough resources in health sector by constructing new hospitals and clinics, renovated the existing one, and recruited nurses and doctors to man them. What is fascinating here is that we have placed the health sector personnel on a competitive salary that matches only the federal government. We have established the state health insurance scheme, which is aimed at supporting low-income earners and vulnerable people in the state. Under this scheme, children under 5 years, pregnant mothers, and age above 65 are receiving free medical attention. It is of interest to know the health indicators from the Federal Ministry of Health places Adamawa on top with the best health indices in the Northeast. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a day for a scorecard, but today marks our 2 years with your renewed mandate. I therefore feel obliged to keep you abreast with what we are doing with your mandate. We are not sleeping with it. In fact, we are keeping our antagonists and your enemies, the enemies of progress of Adamawa State, sleepless with it. This partly explains why they feel torment anytime we embark on a project that is beyond their individual thinking faculties. to reduce us to their level. The best of them are saying we should slow down. And I ask, on what are we to slow down? Are they expecting us to slow down on the provision of free basic education? Yes or no? Payment of work and NECO fees for the students? Construction of new schools to provide access? Providing urban infrastructure? Building hospitals and clinics? Supporting our farmers? Providing water and sanitation? Providing subsidized transport system through the fresh air buses? Empowering our women and youth through the Fintry business wallet? Introducing commerce by conducive business environment for our traders through the construction of our markets? Building houses for our civil servants? This indeed, nothing to slow down. Rather, we're increasing the gear. Rather, we're increasing the gear by pressing the accelerator to do more for our people and the future of our state. The worst of them have resorted to making tantrums and noises hinged on attempt to distract us of this sacred commitment. There is a grand conspiracy to drag us into election mood when we are busy with governance. To this set of conspirators, we want to say we are too good to be distracted. There's a season for everything. For now, we place governance above politics. We are preoccupied with the delivery of dividends of democracy to our people. When the season for election comes, we shall make them lose again, as we have always done. It doesn't matter what this movement is called. Let them continue with the noises. We are not elected to respond to pedestrian tantrums. We are elected to outgrow them. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I assure you of our commitment to the delivery of good governance to our state, where no one is left behind and nothing is left untouched. To the glory of God and the use of humanity, it is my pleasure to formally break the ground and flag off the construction of the Adamawa International Conference and Event Center, Yola. To God be the glory. Thank you and God bless.